First, though, breaking news: an Orlando man wrongfully detained in a South American jail has just returned to American soil. A plane carrying Joey Cristela and 9 others detained Americans just landed in Texas. It's not clear yet when Cristela will return to Florida. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ginger Gadsden.
Yeah, glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin. The Orlando man spent more than a year in the Venezuelan prison, accused of being a terrorist. News 6's Troy Campbell spoke with his family tonight.
Before Joseph Cristela was labeled by the U.S. State Department as being unlawfully detained in Venezuela on terrorism charges, his family says he lived here in this Orlando apartment complex. Now, after 15 months of imprisonment, the White House says he's on his way home.
What's it going to be like when he's there?
Be exciting to hug him. Thank God he's alive and well. I mean, I'm sure he has a long road ahead of him, but he has a lot of family that is willing to step in and offer their help. And he needs to know that.
Joseph Cristela's family says his ordeal began after taking a job in the Dominican Republic, where he then fell in love and got engaged to a woman from Venezuela. His family says in September 2022, he traveled to Colombia to meet his fiancée at the Venezuela border, but was then detained and then taken into Venezuela, where he was imprisoned on terrorism charges.
He needs his family. Joey loves family, and he needs his family.
Top-level officials with the U.S. State Department and the Biden administration have made the release of the 10 Americans in Venezuela a diplomatic priority.
What's your reaction to the news today?
Well, we're over the moon. I mean, this is a Christmas gift.
Diane Foley's son, American journalist James Foley, was murdered by ISIS in 2014. Since then, she's devoted her life to bringing back others, like Cristela, back home. What are the challenges you face trying to free American prisoners around the world?
Oh, they're so complicated because it means you have to talk to people who resort to kidnapping or wrongfully detaining our citizens. So there are often people we don't like to deal with.
Cristela's family says it will continue to be a group effort to help provide support once he returns.
Do you fear some of the things he experienced during the last 15 months? It's going to really require you guys and his family to be supportive.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We can't wait to see him.
In Orlando, Troy Campbell, Getting Results, News 6.
A total of 10 Americans were released as part of the prisoner swap, along with a Malaysian businessman who goes by the name Fat Leonard. His real name is Leonard Francis. He will be tried in the U.S. for a bribery and corruption scheme that netted him $35 million from the U.S. Navy. In exchange for Francis and the 10 Americans, the U.S. released Alex Saab. He was charged with money laundering and is a friend of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro.
Why is it okay for the U.S. to be negotiating with the Maduro government and sending back people in Justice Department custody?
It's okay because we're freeing American people who are held illegally, and we made a deal with Venezuela that they'll hold free elections.
In Venezuela, Maduro embraced Saab and claimed his friend had been physically and psychologically tortured. U.S. officials tonight deny Maduro's claim of torture.